Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I think this is a perfect place to kick things off, showing you this beautiful bird right here, one of the new additions to the club. I don't really want to take her up because I've seen where she's lying down in the nest, which means that she might soon lay, so I don't want to take her up and end up squeezing her or anything like that. But it's a very beautiful bird, also a very unique color, and she has produced yellow before. That's the color that we refer to as yellow in the fantail world, or reduced red. So I'm really expecting these guys to produce some of those colors together, and you'll definitely see more offering further in future videos. So guys, over the passing of the hurricane, this is the first full-length video that I'm doing. We still haven't gotten back internet as yet, but that's like the least compared to other places, so I'm not complaining. What I'm going to try to do is actually use my phone service to try upload this video once I'm finished, because some of you guys have actually reached out to me and tried to find out what's going on, find out if I'm okay, and I really appreciate it. Some persons even still ask me about my mom. She's okay now, and I'm really happy about that. So I'm glad. And the thing is too, guys, I know for some persons it might not be for everyone, but for some persons seeing the birds is like therapy for them. I know persons that watch the videos and see it that way. So I'm putting in the effort to really just get back things to the norm. A couple of us might be stressing over stuff, and we just want to relax and just look at the birds. So let's get into what's going on with the birds. We know there are a lot of things going on in the world right now. Right now it's coming like there's two different Jamaica. When you think about down at the west, what's going on down there, the situation and everything. But for now, let's just focus on the birds and just kind of find that calm and that peace amidst the storm. Okay? So this little one that you're looking at right here is the first produce that I've gotten from this pair. Now look at it, guys, like, come on. This one I was not expecting. I was expecting to get like a yellow, but this too is in itself is a bit of a unique color because it's not really black. It's more of a chocolate color. But as it grows, we'll get to see it much better. Look at his head. See those brown in the top of it, that red brown? It's gonna be a nice color, but I wasn't expecting this color. And that's the thing with the birds, they always give you something you're not expecting. And the thing about it now, this pair right here, they're actually looking to lay back. I see they're actually pushing the chick over in the nest. They actually want to lay in the same nest, so I'm definitely gonna have to put a next nest box in here for them to go back. I know they will be laying very soon. But the birds are healthy, guys. Look at them, big and beautiful. Over here we have the tail mark pair. They have laid. I'm not sure if those eggs are fertile. Same thing over here too. So many things happen over the different weeks and stuff, guys, because even this pair, I have a video with when one of their chicks was hatching, but unfortunately a couple of days after the chick did not survive. I think that was before the hurricane, or no, I'm not even sure if it was before the hurricane or after. This right here is a pouter. I've put this white one with this one right here. I also have a video with this one with the pouter. He has gotten so tame, he's normally fighting me when I go into the big section. I have a very playful video with him. I'm going to put that up too. So I'm hoping that these guys will be able to produce something. Hey, big guy. Well, the birds are looking wonderful, guys. Wonderful. And as I tell you, there's so much going on, so I'm just going to try not to stay on one thing for too long. Okay, so that bird that I was showing you first down here, when she arrived, because my friend actually got somebody to take them directly to me right at my gate. So where she was coming from, she actually had an egg there. So when they were coming, they bring that egg and I put it in a nest up here. Breeze is blowing. Christmas is coming. So I put that egg in this nest up here, and honestly guys, I did not realize that this chick was hatched until about the third or fourth day. And look at this guys, it's a beautiful tail mark. Let's see, he has a little patch of black right there, but this is definitely a tail mark. I'm going to explain what's the lineage of this bird now. So as I said, this end that you're looking at right here, this end, that's one right there, this is her chick. But this chick now is coming from a tail mark, actually a white one, that came from this male right here. So that's what I'm showing you guys, that majority of the time you're breeding a pair of bird to get a certain result, and you don't get it directly from them, however you get it from their offspring. So his offspring paired with this end, and they still produce a tail mark. Meanwhile, many a times when I put the tail marks together, I'm not getting back a tail mark directly from them or directly hatched from them until their offspring start producing. That's when you normally get it back on a much easier and even better rate too. This one looks like a really good tail mark. Look how much black is in its tail. I'm definitely going to look forward to see how this one comes up. I have some feather foot there too and stuff like that. So that was an unexpected thing, because they were coming all the way from town and they just bring the egg in a little napkin, and I drop it in the nest, and so said so done, it hatched. So there's some little details that went on during the passing of time, but I'm going to skip over some of them. The blue bar here, there are 2 eggs. I'm not sure if the eggs will be fertile. I don't think the blue bars are working very well in this small section. Some birds don't work well in small section. They need a bigger area to really do what they need to do. These guys haven't laid as yet, but I'm pretty sure they'll be getting there soon. This pair now coming like a pair of machines. They continue to lay, guys. The chick, his face is very messy right now, guys. I dressed it this morning. After the storm, we had a lot of mosquitoes. I had to literally be lighting fire to smoke out the cobs to get rid of some of the mosquitoes and stuff. So I have this one. He has the yaws problem, but what I've done is I've picked it off and I've dressed it. So I want to get rid of it much faster than I would normally. Normally I just leave it and put the purple dress on it, but no, this time I decided to pick it off and dress it. So hopefully it will get better much faster. So that's it for, oh, there's one more thing I want to touch on over here. This older bird right here, this end. This morning, I've noticed her from the other day, and the reason why she's looking at this, she actually laid an egg, but the egg wasn't fully developed, so it just smashed out under her and always messing her up. But this morning, I've noticed that her eye, the eye to this direction, she's not seeing out of it. I noticed her from the other day. Look at that, guys, if you notice. She's not seeing that. Look here. See? She's seeing on the other side, but not this side. It has a cloudy look in it. The eye has a cloudy look. Let me get a closer look. Come on, focus. See? But she had laid one egg. I'm thinking of putting a pair of fertile eggs in here for them to set on. But I don't know. I don't know if it's because this bird is much older. This is one of my very first bird that I bought when I'm raising back the fantails. So I know it's a very old bird. Plus it was a breeder for the person that I bought it from. So it has been breeding for a long time. Right now I just want to put it into retirement where it's just live out a happy life until whatever happens, happens. But guys, I don't know. I'm going to put 2 fertile eggs in the nest and see if they can take care of it. That's why when she turn around now you can see a big difference right there in her eye. This eye is okay, but the other eye is not. But I guess I'll touch on that more on another video. I just want to go over stuff. Look at these guys. Ready to mate and get back on laying and stuff. So I just want to touch on the stuff that is going on. Look out here. I have another pair right here. I'm leaving them out for them to be able to mate and hopefully produce some fertile eggs. Not getting a good view from here. There they are. So let's soon get back to them. As I mentioned in the short video that I uploaded, there is a few new birds that I got just before the storm. Some Chinese. Oh, look at these guys. This is one of the new pair. And this one right here, guys, is the biggest Chinese owl I've ever seen. I don't know if I can get a good comparison of him, but he's big, guys. That's a big one. I'm gonna try to get one of those other Chinese owls to put beside him. There's mating going on around here. Put beside him to show a comparison. Also, okay, I'm touching on so many things one time. This here is the young chick that was in here. The other one is somewhere on the ground. They are flying. Oh, there he is. Or she, I'm not sure as yet. That one in the middle right there. Those are the young chicks that actually hatched in here. Beautiful Chinese owl chick. Got him. Very beautiful color. All the feathers are not coming as yet in the chest to really show the beauty as yet. And also, the parents, they are back on eggs. I think those eggs are fertile too. I haven't really tested them, but I don't think they're gonna be infertile. They're on a roll, guys. So apart from that, so as I mentioned, this pair here is a new pair of Chinese owl. Very beautiful color, and as I said, this one is a very big one. Like the biggest Chinese owl I've ever seen. Chinese owls aren't normally this big, guys. Chinese owls are some small pigeons you can actually hold in your hand very easily, but he's a big one. This one is a new one too, and he has actually paired with this one, so I'm definitely looking forward to see them laying. Look at this small one over here, guys. This is how Chinese owl are normally small, very small. This is going to be a nice one right here, I can tell you that. And she is paired with this one. They are between these nests. They keep switching nests, but they haven't laid as yet. But I know they'll be laying very soon. Let's see. I don't want to make the video overly too long, but I just want to touch on what's going on and give you guys a proper update. So this pair right here, they have laid back 2. They are now on 2 fertile eggs. I don't remember what happened with their last chick. They had 1 fertile egg. Yeah, definitely. They had 1 fertile egg, and just when it was cracking up to hatch, they actually decided to come off it, because I don't know if it was like the one that was supposed to hatch second. So maybe that was the case. So they were expecting it to hatch a bit sooner, and it didn't hatch. So they came off it. This is the powder chick. It had some yars on its feet. I sprayed it. Let's take a look, guys. The chick, it's like its feather foot is just starting to grow out the right way now. The amount of feather foot it's gonna have is really massive. I'm gonna pick off those little stuff, but I think the yars has gone off its feet, and that's good. Coming up really nice, a big chick. I'm not sure if it's a male or a female as yet. and it came off its eye too, so that's really good. So as I was saying, they came off the egg just as the egg was supposed to be hatching, and that was in the midst of the storm and everything. So I put it in a different nest, but it did not end up hatched out properly. So I ended up losing a few chicks the other day. I don't know. I can't really blame it on the storm. Some of them just didn't survive. That's just how it is. Here's a beautiful frillback. It looks like a snow owl. Very beautiful. And speaking of that, I think there was about a couple additions. So I gave my brother a pair of the frills that we got the other day. Here's one of them. This one down here on the ground. And that one, no, this one right here is my brother's one. I'm just keeping it for a few days. He's not sure if it's a male or female, so you have to keep it for a few days for him to just find out if it's definitely a male or female. This one right here is one more of the new ones right there. Very beautiful color. It seems to be a bit young. You can see it's changing its feather. So I'm definitely looking forward to see when it starts picking up the right way, and very beautiful. Yeah, I think there was about 5 of them the other day. I can't really make out everybody right now, but I won't dwell on that. So as I said, there was some new Chinese. Oh, here's another new one right here. This is gonna be a very beautiful one. You can see the flower patch under its neck right there. Once those feathers grow in, it's gonna look very beautiful. So I think there was about 5 new Chinese owls and about 5 new frillbacks too. Well, I can't really get into all the details of that right now, but the birds are doing good, guys. That's the overall thing right here. The birds are doing good. There is some increase and stuff. So, and still stick around, there's more to come. Because I actually have one chick from the champagne and the yellow. That was a task in itself to help that chick to survive. I had to be feeding it because I had put it in this nest up here with that one. That's, as I said, is this morning I noticed that her eye is giving problems, so I don't think that was the case before. But I put it in the nest and I wasn't feeding it, so I had to be unfeeding it for a couple of days. These are the cubs. Until I decided to put it in a different nest. And even then, the challenges for it did not end. It still had a couple of challenges. The pair was feeding it that I put it in the nest, but something bit it up. I don't know if it's mosquitoes or what, but it decided that it is gonna survive, and it is surviving, guys. Ooh, look at him. Not sure if it's gonna be a him or her. I wanna get a proper look at him. But it's definitely gonna be a unique color. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a yellow. It does have a yellowish kind of look to it. I wanna get a proper lighting. Give me a sec. Let me get up in the cup. So as I said, guys, this here is the first chick out of the yellow and the champagne together. There's some little brown feathers coming out. I guess by next weekend I can tell clearly if this is gonna be a yellow or what color it's gonna be. You can comment and tell me what you think. If you think it's gonna become a yellow, or it's just gonna be of a brown or some sort of unique color. But the greatest thing is that it's surviving now, and I can actually see a result of what those guys can produce. And they are back on 2 eggs. However, it's only one of those eggs are actually fertile, but one is better than none. And the birds are just picking up back. Now there's still some more surprises to see. So let's see what to touch on. That one right here is a new addition to the club too. They came the same time with the frail box and stuff. There's another one down here, and I think there's another one somewhere here. So there was 3 fantails, some frail box, and Chinese owl that had it to the cup. And look here, guys, this young pair. Where's the male? Oh, here's the male. So this pair now is coming from the, I know for some persons at this length of the video it might get a bit boring for them, but I know there are still persons that is interested too, so I'm going to explain. So this pair is the first pair with the red and the champagne. That's back then when I was just breeding them, and now they are ready to lay, guys. This one has laid. I'm looking forward to see what these will produce, because the parents of them actually produce yellow. The yellow that I have over there is the brother to this one right here, coming from the same lineage. So let's see what they're going to produce. Not just that, guys, right here we have eggs again. Very beautiful. There are eggs right there. Sorry, look at that. These are eggs. And this one now, this one, take a good look at him, is paired with that little hen right there. This beautiful hen. Look at her. That one. That brown with the white in its back right there. And this hen now is coming from the one that has the pretty colors. Like almost look like an almond. That hen right there actually born with this one, and they are coming from that pretty color one. So it's really interesting to see what they're going to produce. And down here, look at that, guys. 2 beautiful chicks. It's been a long time that I haven't gotten 2 chicks hatch in a nest. It's just been one chick after another. So now there is 2 chicks right here. A beautiful black. Look at this. A very beautiful black. And they are coming from this pair, this chocolate color pair. So as I tell you before, the chick that I was looking at, I think it might come with a color similar to this. So it's not black, it's more referred to as a chocolate color. And as you can see, guys, these guys are looking to go back to lay right now. I'm pretty sure that hen is going to lay very soon. So these are the 2 chicks. 2 beautiful chicks coming up right there. I've also seen where these 2 was paired too. As I said, that's a new color champagne right there. That's one, a new one. I was hoping that he would pair back with the champagne that he actually born with. This end down here, that champagne color right there, that's the one that he's born with. Coming also from the red and the champagne. But 2 of these birds are very talented, and the background of them, the lineage of them, they can produce some really good stuff no matter what they pair with. So what's beating with this loaf right now is that it definitely needs more nest box. That's what's going on right now. Definitely gonna have to put in some work to get some nest box, but I have so much things doing, guys. So much things doing. So yeah, I think this has been a very pretty good update so far, giving you a gist of what's going on and showing you what has happened so far. See, so definitely there's a nest box issues over here, because every nest box right now has a pair in them. So I'm definitely gonna have to sort that out. I don't think I'm gonna make the video extra long. I'm gonna cut it off very soon. I'm not gonna touch back in here right now. This pair right here, this pigtail one, is very beautiful. Very beautiful. I really want to see what he'll produce, so I'm leaving them outside for them to mate and see what they'll produce. So that's that pair down there. As I said, the yellow So up here, yeah, and the young chick that I just showed you, this one is its father. That's what I'm looking forward to, right? The champion hen is over there in the nest right now. They're on 2 eggs. The pouters down here, they haven't laid back as yet. I don't know why they're taking so long to lay back. But next time I'm doing an update, I'll definitely go in here and show you guys what's going on with them. So that's pretty much it for this week. These guys are laying down in the nest. That's a good look. I'm hoping that this hen will lay. Definitely hoping that. So let's see, guys. And as I said, this one right here, as you can see, she's in the nest. So that's a very good look. Definitely gonna be laying very soon. I started the video with these guys, so I'm definitely gonna end it with them. And guys, as I said, there's so much going on right now. And if even a word of prayer, guys, send up a word of prayer for persons that are affected by the storm. Because even though they're getting help from so many people, so many places, the artists and stuff are really pushing out to help the persons that were affected. So many different organizations and stuff, but mentally I can just imagine the stress that these persons are going through to really look at life and be thinking that, hey, they're going to be after starting over. Remember, these are the same people that was battered by barrel just about a year ago. Understand? So they are going back through this. I'm sure that there are a lot of persons thinking about saying, what if this thing should just happen again in the future? So many things. So just pray for them, guys. So send up a word of prayer for the mental state of your fellow Jamaicans affected by the storm. Okay? So guys, I'll definitely try to upload another video very soon. I don't know if it will be this weekend, but I'll definitely try because I know the impact of the videos for some persons. And I really want to deliver on that end. Okay guys, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll catch you in the next one.